He sleeps in a crevasse somewhere below the Lhotse face. It takes me more than 9 hours to climb that face. I am slower than usual. What is wrong with me? Must be the extra weight I am carrying, none of which is physical. I arrive at Camp 3 and find Garrett standing outside his tent. He tells me I did a great job getting there. Liar. I did not perform well today, but I appreciate his encouragement. Always a smile and a pat on the back. It helps. We spend a night at Camp 3, and I have a much better night there than I did during the last rotation, thanks to sucking oxygen all night. We sleep on oxygen, and will continue to use it until we get back down from the summit. This is the norm for 98% of climbers on Everest. The scary thing is that once you start burning through your O's, the clock is ticking and your timing is no longer flexible. You have essentially started your summit bid because you have a limited amount of oxygen. I hear the ticking sound and it won't stop. The tank I am using is much lighter this time, less than half the weight of the tank I used in 2002. This is a really good thing. Carrying less weight means I can move faster. At this elevation, saving weight really matters, and a few extra pounds can make or break you. May 22nd. We make our way through the Yellow Band and across the Geneva Spur, and we land at Camp 4 at the South Col in about 6.5 hours. Today was a good day for me. I was much stronger and climbed at a faster clip than I did on the way to Camp 3. For the first time, we can really get a good look at the summit pyramid. How the hell am I going to make it all the way up there? Now we are above 26,000 feet in a place called the Death Zone. The significance of the name is not lost on me. At 26,000 feet, human life can no longer be sustained, so our bodies are slowly starting to die. Yikes. We tuck ourselves into our tents and suck on oxygen and drift off to sleep. Or perhaps it is just a state of semi-consciousness. Not sure. Doesn't really matter. It feels peaceful. May 23rd. Rest day for us, but many teams are moving up already. Anxious. We hear reports of long lines of people waiting at the Hillary step. Apparently the delays are more than 90 minutes. People can get frostbite waiting around like that. I need to eat and hydrate all day so that I have the energy for the big push tomorrow, but it is hard to get food and liquids down once you're in the death zone because your body is slowly starting to shut down and you have no appetite whatsoever. Best to eat foods that you really like and that are easy to digest. The Sherpas serve us some kind of spicy lentils over rice. Are they kidding with this food at Camp 4? Who can eat this stuff? Not me. I can't get it down. But I remember the story Michael Horst shared with us about the guy who didn't eat the day before his summit attempt and threw his food out of the back vestibule of the tent. He didn't have enough energy to climb during the final push, and he didn't make it to the summit. I knew I should not toss my food out of the back vestibule of the tent. I'll toss it out the front. Weather reports are still good for tomorrow, so we plan to head out at 11 p.m. this evening. Mid-morning, a radio call comes into our Sirdar, the head Sherpa on an expedition, Lakpa Rita. A climber from the Altitude Junkies team is in trouble at the South Summit. Lakpa prepares to go help with the rescue. He grabs an extra tank of oxygen and some syringes of dexamethasone, which may save this climber's life if he has cerebral edema from the extreme altitude. Before I can tell him to stay safe, he is gone, heading up the frozen slopes to assist a climber who is struggling to survive. Lakpa is one of the strongest climbers on the mountain. Everyone knows he has what it takes to save lives up high. He is a hero. He makes it back to the South Col in the late afternoon. I breathe a sigh of relief that he has come back safely. There is a reason he is our head Sherpa. He is superhuman. We take it easy the rest of the afternoon, mentally preparing for what lies ahead. The hours pass and the winds start picking up. And up, and up. Our tents are getting battered around a bit. Can't really be that bad out there. Probably sounds worse than it is from the inside of the tent. But we should be okay, because we are right smack in the middle of the forecast window of good weather. So these